Torre de Belém. Okay, now what I've been doing is I've been specifically buying up all of the really, really cheap buildings in every city, like monuments and granaries and even markets in some places, so that this, when produced, it will basically give me the lowest cost production building in the city just for free. Now for a lot of cities, that should be stock exchanges. if I've got this right. Okay, so clearly Lisbon, that is not the case. But you can see in gilded vaults and stock exchanges and markets. You see, hang on, let me just double check that. City's not on my home continent. Yeah, so it should have done it. It should have done it. I don't know what it built, but it built a lot of them. We will enjoy the ride. It was good fun to build. Plus, my trade routes from my capital now are pretty insane. Yeah, they're getting a bit mad now. This is good. This is really, really good. Washington. Is it worth making an alliance? Oh no, we do have an alliance with Washington, don't we? Yeah, of course we do. Trade routes of Auckland, however. Yes, you can see I'm slowly now starting to get all of these envoys into the city-state. I'm on 7. Almost done. Oxford University, you say? Well then, if you insist. Oh no, it put walls up in all my cities. Oh damn, that's really painful. Never mind. Yeah, I was wondering that. I was just looking at it thinking, like, why? Why has it not done anything? Oh dear, what a numpty I am, eh? Seaports, submarines. Submarines, not very handy for me to be fair, but once I get telecommunications, nuclear submarines are. That's what it's all about. Now flight. Oh, flight would be fun. Should we get flight? It's either that or I want a beeline for rocketry. I'm trying to avoid getting steam power just for a little bit, just so that I can get as many ironclads as I can. But yeah, don't know. Actually, we'll see. Oh, look what I've done over here. I've actually can work some of this Bermudan Triangle. So this city now is producing 40 science for me. Oh yes, and when the navigation schools pop up, don't worry, I haven't forgot about campuses in this area. Porto won't get one, but it was more important for it to get the commercial hub, and I'm going to stick a water park in this city as well, just to really emphasize the ability here. But the others are all going to be getting these delightful campuses with navigation schools. Oh, the science is going to be through the roof. It's turn 131. We're up to almost 400 science and 2,000 gold per turn. Yum. The thing I love about the cliffs of Dover is it actually doesn't act as a cliff. You can fire over the top of it. You'd feel like that would be the one thing of the game that it would definitely make sure it could do, but no, apparently not. It's all fine. Oh, I love Sinbad's line of sight. It's amazing. Beijing. So China was in this game. Of course it was. No longer in this game. I wonder if Mongolia probably took them out or was probably responsible for then losing all of the land afterwards. You're never entirely sure. You know what? I can't actually get to Sparta, so I'm just going to pillage it and get loads of gold and things. Come on, Corinth. Get back in here. I liberate you whether you like it or not. People have very correctly pointed out, by the way, the More Pantheon mod might be a really good one to play with to stop this Pantheon bug all the time. Like, I'm having to, every other turn, force end the turn just because of this Pantheon bug. It's so annoying. Yeah, I think I will do that next time. Thank you. It's rare that you look at a 58 gold policy card and you're like, nah, it's not worth it. The colonial officers, the extra growth and loyalty for having all of those colony cities, it's keeping this whole area nicely in check, actually. It's all brilliantly, beautifully loyal and growing nice and fast, which means I'm getting all the districts down. Oh, I'm so happy with how this game is going. I really am. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, what's happening over here? Japan and Korea are having a big old scrap. Oh, I love it. The game does this thing sometimes where all of my alliances have expired and I can't actually renew friendship with people, even though, for instance, if I go to the Mayans, 71 positive, but she doesn't want an alliance. It's the most infuriating thing because you're like, yes, you do. You clearly do want an alliance. Oh dear. I have to say, getting rid of this clan is going to be just brilliant because that was throwing ironclads into the into the Mediterranean. That was so annoying. I was like, get lost. Look, Sparta is still being sieged by Carthage. They're stopping me from liberating it. They know my game. They know my game and they've got the perfect counter. The troll counter. No one can defeat the troll counter. Now, can we get Sterling this turn? That is the question. Looks like... Can't quite. No. No. I'm going to have to sit back and just wait one more turn. That's okay. We don't mind that. We've got enough stuff to be shooting in the North Sea. You can see my fleet here is absolutely massive. Let's just quickly now reconvene. We'll get London liberated back to England, like so. Hooray! There's even more points for me. Wonderful. And then Amsterdam is now my next target. I think with this liberation tactic, I could effectively just go to war with the world continually. No one would actually ever have grievances with me. I mean, it's quite a tempting tactic to try sometime. Imagine if we were playing Australia in this game as well. Oh, the production you would have. It would be absolutely ridiculous. Got Amsterdam back into the game now, though. I believe that's the Dutch. Yep, here we go. Hooray! Oh, wonderful. We are still liberating left, right, and centre. Let's get these guys in. Sheffield, come on now. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Join back up and liberate. Excellent, excellent. And then we can get Sterling to attacks there. That in itself is Sterling, and that is Great Britain liberated. Oh, you are welcome. Next up, it's Norway. Oh, you have Elisfjord. Oh yes, that's right. It upgrades my boats if they go next to it. That's actually really useful. We're back on Victoria watch. You don't think I'd forgotten that, did you? No, 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 no. And with this, I believe Auckland is now mine. Oh yes. Look at my tiles around my cities. Oh yeah. Oh, so much production. Oh my goodness, this is the best thing ever. Okay, Golden Ages and Dark Ages everywhere. This is going to be a messy one. The Dutch actually managed to get a Golden Age, which is just brilliant, but a lot of Dark Ages there. Okay, that means we've got a lot of liberation to do. We thought we were fine. We thought we were doing everything, but no. Everything seems to have sort of slipped, like including this city. Although actually the walls have just demoted. There were Renaissance walls or something similar in this city beforehand, but now it seems like they are being taken apart. No, it is still Renaissance walls technically, but a lot easier to defeat. Okay, so we can actually liberate that city nicely. Sheffield. Okay, Sheffield is one of these cities where it keeps resisting me. Just look, my way or the highway. Just you have to just acknowledge, okay, that I'm not going to let you be free. You are part of this game forever, whether you want to be or not. Same with you, Sterling. Get back there. Get back there. Here is Norway, back into the game, 300 favour. We're going to immediately go to them and do the usual thing of dropping them an embassy, giving them open borders, so I can actually go and liberate more people. Perfect. Okay, that means we can go sort of towards Oslo now. Very nice indeed. I don't know, was Sweden in this game? I feel like I don't actually know if Sweden are or were in this game. It's going to be intriguing to see if we can find them. How do you reckon on this one? Reform the coinage, 357 extra gold, and my traders can't be pillaged. They couldn't be pillaged anyway, but 2,884 gold now. Oh, yes. Hercules is coming back into the fray now as well. 78 melee strength. Oh, hello. Most important thing though, I'm actually going to save his charges. I'm going to save his charges and try and unlock spaceports. It's going to be my next thing. Right, let's try my knight. Can I liberate this city? Yes, I can. Okay. Gaul. Back you come. Lovely. You know what? France, at this point, quite frankly, I've had enough of the war. I don't know whether or not it's being at war with France that's actually making me lose effectively the ability to make friends with people. Maybe people don't want to be friends if I'm at war with people. I don't know. Because literally, look how many green people there are. Not a single one of them will accept friendship. Not a single one. It's very, very strange. I think it's probably something to do with the big map, but, you know, we're riding it. It's fine. We don't mind. One more city now. I believe this was... Is this the Dutch? Yes, it was the Dutch. Okay, great. Lovely. But we are now cracking through here. I mean, look at this. Oh ho ho. Liberating everywhere we go. Sinbad, by the way, is now checking out the West American coast. There's Yosemite. Very nice. Another 500 gold for me because, you know, gold is a real issue for me. I've got to keep an eye on that stuff. There's a clan down on Antarctica. The Quiet Fox clan. Oh my goodness, these guys look pretty intense. I'd be pretty pissed off if I was stuck down in Antarctica, I'll be honest. Water parks, zoos. Actually, zoos are really important in Lisbon. I need as many amenities as we can get. Oh yeah. I mean, watch this, right? Look, literally, I'm going through all of these people that have like brilliant relations with me. And not one of them wants to be friends. It's like, why? Why? Do you see what I mean there? Look, Wisselbanken says that I'm not getting any benefit from it. But if I actually look at all these trade routes to city-states. In fact, Buenos Aires needs to be targeted a little bit more because it seems to have fallen off, which is not very polite of it. This city-state is amazing. That gives me 2 culture for every great person I've ever earned. I've earned quite a few great people, so we'll keep an eye on this one. In fact, actually, I'll go 1, 2. We'll put 3 on. I'll put another one in Buenos Aires. They want a Eureka for replaceable parts, but if I can find trade routes with Buenos Aires, I will do it. Porto, Coimbra, all of these cities are able to do them. Okay, great. Well, in that case, off you go. Into Oslo we go. It's another liberation, everybody. Who would have guessed it? Very nice indeed. This whole European setup is so annoying. 3 turns, 1 turn, 6 turns, 4 turns. How many times have I got to liberate Europe? Honestly, I feel like the US in all the world wars here. Just like, how many times do you need me to come back, honestly? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look, 20, 18, 9, 9, 6, 5, 5, 3, 2. Declare friendship. The stars are not right. Ugh. Bloody friends. How many times I've got to liberate them before they... Oh, see, now this is interesting. We've got Poland and also Sweden through here, so we're going to meet 2 people when we actually liberate their cities. I wonder if they'll be my friends. Shock answer, probably not. Oh, I've got a settler. Where did you appear from? Shall I use you in Ireland? I think the answer has to be yes. Oh my word, that was brutal. Oh man, the mayor just came along and absolutely destroyed Sumeria City. Oh dear, they appear to have left their boats in the middle of the land, just rocking ominously backwards and forwards in the wind. We won't talk about that. Oh dear, these boats have been through a lot. My liberation army. Is that literally the only time I've got a +3 campus? Oh my goodness. Nuts. Jacob Fugger, not what you think it's saying, because that would be a Ryan missaying, and that would be incorrect. So I'm just sending a bunch of trade routes now to Buenos Aires. It cannot escape. Trading with city-states is becoming actually my by far preferred option here because, I mean, it's just, they're the only people that give me the benefits of actually trading with an ally, because no one else wants to be my friend. In the meantime, campuses are popping up everywhere, which is great, because I can go, alright buddy. And then a navigation school, which gives me a whole 10 science. Oh, yes. Thank you, sir. Mali just told me off for being near their borders, but they just settled, like, on Sicily. I can't help but be near your borders. You're everywhere. Oh, dear. I mean, Mediterranean is mine. I should point this out, and if you want to suggest otherwise, that's up to you. But I'm going to politely ignore you. I guess the only good thing is that all this repeated liberation just continues to get my liberation diplomatic bonuses up. I'm on 2,800 diplomatic favour now. Yep. Radio. Did we get any aluminium? The answer is usually no. Only 11 in the whole of the world. Lots in Africa, as you might expect. Some with Mali. Oh, where's this? In Indonesia. Oh, I might need to go and investigate that. These Egyptian cities that Egypt can't hold on to has got aluminium. That's interesting. Some more there. Some more. Oh, for God's sake. There's aluminium on Sicily. Oh, how frustrating. Some near Amsterdam. Some up there. Okay. It's not a high aluminium game. Put it that way. One of those games, really. just resources, just not where you need them to be. So this now is going to come in and take Stockholm. This one is going to come in and take Warsaw. There's Krakow. You see Aachen, Germany's capital, is there. Oh, it's delightful. We're going to liberate to Sweden, and then we will liberate to Poland. And then I'm just going to move my unit conveniently between the two, and hopefully we'll discover them in a second. Actually, sometimes you have to go kind of like out and in. Nope. Well, the game will figure that out when it figures it out. Onwards. There's Russia. And here is Oxford University. Now, I wonder what 2 techs I'm going to get. I'm probably going to end up getting steam power, which will unfortunately mean that I can build no more of my now units, although I have about 20 of them, so it's not going to really be an issue. But I wonder what other tech it's going to give me. I mean, I'm well and truly in the lead now, so we'll see. So it gave me replaceable parts, sanitation, and boosted flight. Okay. Well, there you go. You fancy more diplomatic favour from starting a turn as suzerain of a city-state? Yeah, I thought so as well. God, we're on the same page, aren't we? Brilliant. I'm also going to treat myself to a lovely Ferris wheel and an aquarium, because of course I am. Ah, Civ. Sheffield's not even bothering to really rebel that properly. I mean, that had 12 strength. I mean, honestly. Nope, still not happy. Yeah, I can't really put it off anymore. Gotta get steam power. Let's get steam power going. So we finally met Poland. Game took a little while to get through that one. That's fine. And there is Sweden. Lovely to meet you too. St. Petersburg. Okay, that's the next one, which means we can liberate that. And that'll bring Russia into the game. And there they are. He's so tall, you can't even see his face. How's the weather up there, my friend? Oh, research labs. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help. Oh, this one is Germany, Cologne. Nice. Okay, well, we've just liberated them. That's fantastic. I think Eindhoven is almost ready to get liberated as well. In fact, yeah, if I just get this knight to attack, and then Hercules can just bash his way straight through the walls. Love it. That's liberating to the Netherlands as well. Okay, we've pretty much liberated Europe now. Almost. Gaul they keep rebelling, which is not best useful, but there's the city totally dead. Major victory with my swordsman, and that's them again. Yes, I know you like me, Incans, I know you like me, but you just won't be my friend, will you? So the whole thing is pointless. So we pick up colonialism. I need to start thinking about whether or not I'm actually going to employ colonialism here, because quite frankly, the abilities that I've got at the moment is Wisselbanken's great. It's really, really good. And I've got a lot of roots for city-states, but not a huge amount of roots for city-states. I think I'd rather have colonial taxes at the moment. 25% gold and 10% production in cities not on my original continent. That's 26 production and 413 gold, so that's pretty good. We'll pick that one up. Press gangs is not very useful for me at all at the moment, so I'm thinking of getting professional army in soon so I can start to upgrade units once we've done that. Actually, it's not quite ready for that yet. Let's get veterancy. Reform the coinage, naval infrastructure. Naval infrastructure is not hugely important, but I can't think of anything better at this precise point, so that's fine for now. Lovely. 4,300. Now I've got 2 turns until research labs now, which will boost me along quite nicely. But what's happening in the civic tree otherwise? There's conservation, and here is suffrage. Now suffrage, democracy's where I wanted to go. That's what I wanted to do, but no one will be my friend. This is the problem. So, is it still worth it? I think it probably is still worth it because of city-states, but you never know. Yeah, still got that thing. Every green person still has the same issue. Doesn't want to be my friend. Well, maybe a communist run. No, democracy's still by far the best thing to do, but, you know, every now and then you do sort of start to think like, wonder if I should. This pattern is just crazy. It's just never stops. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, I hadn't actually seen the Uluru. That's random. I thought I had. Never mind. Another campus. That's a library, and that is a navigation school. Up to 395 science per turn. Imagine how crazy high that would be if I was allowed to have alliances. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Tell you what though, this isn't going to stop my victory because research labs are going to propel me through this very nicely, and then it's all about just finding rocketry. Let's get this great engineer. If we start cycling through the great engineers quickly, George R. R. Martin, hello, then we should be able to start getting the rocketry ones pretty quickly, and we should be able to race through, because I'm going to unlock all of the space projects before all of the great people actually appear at this rate. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, and Helge Torp for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else that likes, subscribes, joins up with Discord, and all of the other people who support me on Patreon. You really help me to do what I do. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.